In this video I will tell you why I really love the Trijicon AccuPoint 1-6x24 rifle scope that I use on all driven hunts and when going with my dog into the drive. To begin with, I want to say that I have used Trijicon rifle scopes since 2003. So it's well over 20 years now, and I started using them long before I was making YouTube videos or social media content and so on. When I started with producing content, I reached out to the wholesaler of Trijicon here in Sweden, so we have a cooperation, but it's totally based on that I really love the rifle scopes, and I'm really happy over that they wanted to support my channel. So with that said, I shall talk about the Trijicon 1-6x24 in the AccuPoint series. And for you guys who don't know it, so the AccuPoint series have an illuminated reticle, but it have no batteries. It uses a system with an fiber optic thread. The fiber optic thread collects the light here, and it transfers it through the thread to the reticle. And I think this is a really good system because you don't need to think about batteries that you can run out of power. But that's not the main problem with batteries, I think. Batteries comes with electronics. Electronics comes with failures. If you bump them, the small electronic compartments can be damaged. It's very, very hard to damage this fiber optic thread in the way that you can't be able to use it. Also, when you have batteries, you have small battery compartments that you need to open, and they have to be sealed from moisture and rainwater and stuff like that, that you definitely have when you're hunting. And you have some O-rings that you need to maintain, and if you don't do that, it can come water into it and you get moist in electronics, and yeah, you understand the problem. So I should say the main advantage is that there is no need to maintain this system. When it becomes totally pitch dark, Trijicon have solved the problem with putting a little capsule to the fiber thread. This capsule contains tritium. It's a radioactive material that illuminates the thread. So even if it's totally pitch black, you can see your reticle. And I think that's amazing. This capsule, it have a guaranteed lifespan of 15 years. After that you can change it, but you need to send the rifle scope to Trijicon to have it changed. Another good thing that comes with these solutions for the illumination is that you can change the amount of light that comes into the fiber thread by turning this lid. And this also makes the illumination of the reticle self-adjustable. Since you choose one level of illumination, if the environment changes, like it's getting more bright from the sun, or you walk into a forest where it's darker, it also changes the amount of light coming into the fiber thread. And when it's coming in less light, reticle will illuminate less, and so on. So if I choose a level of illumination that I want, it keeps that for the whole day. I don't need to go and adjust it, or like on a battery rifle scope, you have to push plus or minus to adjust the brightness. I think it's very, very good. Overall, you can say that Trijicons have a history of making a lot of rifle scopes and sights for military and tactical purposes, law enforcement and so on. So they're made very, very tough. I have used this particular rifle scopes for many, many years, over hundreds and hundreds of hunts all over the world. I have banged it into stones, I have fallen, I have landed on the rifle scope. I have never had a failure of the rifle scope. it's always there for me. If you want to stir the rifle scope, I can definitely vouch for this. The rifle scope also have a very good field of view. So especially on a driven hunt, when you want to see a lot of the stuff happening around the game when shooting, maybe other animals, dogs and so on, the field of view is more than enough for this. And the last thing I want to talk about is the reticle in itself. You can buy this rifle scope with several different options for the reticle. I prefer the BAC reticle. BAC stands for Bindon Aiming Concept, and this is a reticle that is have a triangular shape, and it's very small. The purpose of this shape is that you can shoot either on the tip of the point of the triangle, and then you have nothing that cover what you're aiming on. As I see it, you can't shoot with higher precision than on a tip of a point. But the triangle is also that small that you can use it like a red dot in its own. So if you get a fast shot very close by, you don't need to aim on the tip of the point. You use the whole reticle. And even out to like 50, 60, 80 meters, if you will use it like that, it only differs like some couple of centimeters from the tip of the point to the center of the triangle. So it doesn't matter, especially not in a driven hunt situation and on the normal game, that at least what I'm hunting here in Europe. Through this system to illuminate the reticle with fiber optic thread, I also feel that the reticle have a very mild illumination. Even if it's bright, it's not like tough to your eye. And when it comes to the Bindon Aiming Concept, you should shoot with both eyes opened. If you have a dominant right eye and you're a right hand shooter, your right eye will see the reticle and your left eye sees everything else around it. So even if I would put a duct tape to the front of the scope, when I aim, my right eye see the reticle and my left eye see the target. So I can hit even if I get snow or some shit into the scope. Of course, many say you can do that with any rifle scope, but I can't, and I feel that this reticle and this way of illuminating the reticle is optimal for this kind of shooting. It also means if I put up the magnification of the scope, for example, to 6, and I'm aiming on like a deer in 100 meters or something like that on a driven hunt, and there is all of a sudden a wild boar coming in just a couple of meters just beside my high seat. If I go down, I can aim, and even if I have 6 times magnification, I can be able to shoot the wild boar on very short distances. And for this purpose, I really love the BAC system. So this is why I really like the Trijicon AccuPoint 1-6 rifle scope. And if I only could use one rifle scope for the rest of my life for all different kind of hunts, it would be this rifle scope with the BAC reticle. It's the most versatile rifle scope I've ever had, and combining all the factors I mentioned, this is the rifle scope for me. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of the content I do here on YouTube, do not hesitate to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I really appreciate if you give us a thumbs up, and if you don't like this video, just hit the thumbs down button twice.